Hello, my beautiful peeps. What's going well? I'm Raina, Coach Queenie B with Conscious Empowerment Coaching, getting on to say hello and just kind of shoot the shit for a minute. I just finished my podcast, and anybody that checked out the previous videos and went to my YouTube would know that I was coming up with a podcast. So it was an introduction to me for my podcast that I will be doing. And it is called the Becoming the Beautiful Discovery, The Courage to Wake Up by Raina, Coach Queenie B. And it is going to be about my life and how I am going to be here to support you, because I am a firm believer that the experiences that I have been through are meant to help, support, lead, help, and guide you guys. I don't do this for me. I do this for my kids, and I do this for this present moment, and I do this for the future generations, even those of us that have already been here. I do this so that way you guys can learn who you are, because learning who you are is the hardest thing you'll ever do. Do you want to know why it's the hardest thing you'll ever do? Because you're going to have to deal with not only your shit, but the shit that you experience from programming your whole life. Whether it's your family, whether it's your school, religion, friends, whatever. All of them told you whatever it was that was needed for you to be the person they wanted you to be. And now, don't get me wrong, not all people grew up with families like that, but they definitely still grew up with the programming of society. And society is in the process of changing. And it is time. It is time for us to wake up. It is time for us to start taking accountability for our actions. It is time for us to take care and learn who we are so we can better assist those that are going through the same thing that need help and guidance as well. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for me. This doesn't benefit me at all, except in the fact that I get to help you guys. And it adds to my life and helps me know the steps that I need to continue taking in moving forward. It is a pleasure for me to be doing this for you guys. And it is an honor. And I'm not sitting up here trying to be like everybody else. I am me. And I love who I am. And I love the things that I have been through, because it has made me the person I am today. And it will continue to shape me into the beautiful being that I plan on becoming in my future. But in this present moment, I wouldn't be here without the things that I've experienced. And I'm a firm believer as well as in that I can't help you if I haven't experienced pain. And what's interesting is all of us have experienced pain, which is why it baffles me why it's so easy for people to be mean and cruel. Why they sit up there and they do the things that they do when they've experienced hurt and they've experienced pain. So why would you want to inflict that on somebody else? Why? I know what it feels like to have shame, guilt, doubt, worry, lack, insecurity. And it doesn't feel good. And the last thing I intend to do is to make people feel the way that I feel or have felt. So why? Why do you want somebody to feel the pain that you've been through when they're going through their own pain? And I get it, hurt people hurt people. But that statement is not always true, because I do my best to ensure that I don't hurt people, especially on purpose, because I know what it feels like to be hurt. I know what it feels like to be in pain. I know what it feels like to be sad. I know what it feels like to be ghosted. I know what it feels like to have somebody stab you in the back. I know what it feels like to have somebody laugh at you. I know what it's like to have people think you're doing something because of the color of your skin. I know what it's like to have people judge you because of the piercings you have or the tattoos that you have. I know what it's like to raise my kids and have people tell me I'm doing it wrong. I know what it's like to have people tell me, oh, you're too this or you're too that. You need to be more this. I know what it feels like to not be accepted. And I'm at this point where I don't particularly care whether you accept me or not, because I accept myself. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I have moments. I have moments where I let things that people say to me get to me. But that's good, because it means I'm evaluating and I'm analyzing, is this really who I am? Is this real? Am I really that person they said I am? And if I am, and I don't like it, then I make the changes I need to because I want to. Not for them, for me, so I can accept myself. And if I'm okay with whatever they said I am, then I'm not going to change it. But at least I evaluated it, checked it out. Is this who I am? Am I actually capable of doing those things? Oh, yeah. Trust me, I know what I'm capable of. A good percentage of you do not accept what you're capable of, which is why learning who you are and accepting all of who you are, including what you are capable of, is very important. Because when it gets right down to the nitty gritty and some shit falls apart, do you know what side you're actually going to take? Do you know what you are capable of if you want to protect your family and your friends? Or if you want to go against somebody else? Do you know what you're capable of? Are you willing to accept that, even if you make a different choice to make and move differently? This is all part of getting to know who you are. This is just the beginning. We got 2 weeks left of this year of the snake, 2 more weeks of shedding shit, and then we're going into the year of the horse and we're moving forward. Who's coming with me? I love you. Check out my podcast. I'll put up the information. Make sure y'all get it. You can check out my website, coachqueenieb.com. I'm going to be getting that up there really soon for the podcast and everything as well. I love you. Take care. I'll see you soon. Have a good day.